Nessa girl, let me tell you something. I don't want to share shit else about no videos, okay? I told y'all I made a personal vow to myself to be consistent this year, and I'm fulfilling my promises. Destiny fulfilled, and I'm not Latavia Robertson, bitch. I'm at least Kelly Rowland, although I like to be Beyonce, okay? Nevertheless, I'm up to date and current. Did y'all get into last night's episode? I can't believe I'm able to say last night after cranking out all these videos, y'all. I'm on time, and it's just about lunchtime. Did y'all get into last night's episode of Black Ink Crew Chicago? I did. I just did. Let's just jump right on in. The episode opens up. The crew is standing around the table. They're discussing the fact that Reese and Lily claim they quit or whatever, and Don jumps in and it's like, listen, you know what, I ain't finna choose between being friends between nobody. I am cool with Junior, I am cool with them. I'ma say this though, Don, you did get your hand stuck in the caught in the cookie jar, because you did say some stuff that probably wasn't too flattering to your loyal ink counterparts, and Lily came and got that shit started on last episode when she came around there and spilled it. But y'all decided y'all gonna go on a little retreat or whatever, and we gonna let y'all have that. It was funny, y'all. Van couldn't get in the van because they said he had the gout. Bitch, when they said Van had gout and had them crutches, I hollered. Quiet as it's kept, I hollered from a personal place. I told y'all when I first moved to Atlanta, I was dating a man that was about 20-something years older than me. I was earning my man while I was learning my man. That young bitch confused me and I didn't understand. That old bitch, rather. Nevertheless, he had gout and be walking around eating mustard and shit, and we couldn't fucking go out, and sometimes his dick didn't work because of the gout and the blood pressure combined. And it just made me laugh to when I was living in that hellhole. Nevertheless, when they get down to that goddamn summer camp, bitch, Camp Anawana, we hold you in our hearts, and when we think about you, it makes us wanna fart. If you a bad bitch like you say you is, where did that theme song just come from? I can't even believe I was able to recant that. Hint from our childhood. Oh, wow. When they got down to that summer camp, when they got down to Camp Anawana, and Don or Four, whichever one of them who look alike, decided it'd be a good idea to throw that luggage in the water, I was like, oh my God, this is already not about to start off right. Then Danielle came outside and was like, where's the luggage? Where's the luggage? She was already looking like, bitch, I'm about to either die like I did in Jamaica, or I'm about to cut some damn body. And then when Cobra was like, my equipment is in there, I'm like, y'all, this is not good. Then the shit was floating. So I was like, okay, this good Samsonite luggage is floating. Luckily for they ass, they took them damn clothes out and had sense enough to keep it in the damn pavilion, and we liked it. That was good. This when the shit get good, Nessa. Lily and Reese decided to pull their ass up in the same minivan that Tierra Marie almost got beat up in on Love and Hip Hop. And Lily come just to get it started. Now here's the thing, right? I know Jen don't work at the store, and I know Jen ain't got nothing to do with the situation at hand. But reality of the situation is Jen was telling Lily the truth, which is we have already said a million times that Junior is wrong. We have said that. But at what point are you two going to take any accountability for your role in any of this? And Jen is telling the absolute truth. Lily, you the one who set that shit off in Jamaica. And I don't know what kind of childish ass loyalty you are expecting from the crew, but you can't tell somebody who to be friends with, and because you don't have a fight with Junior, now all them supposed to fall out with Junior. As I see it, the only thing they owe you is to at least be honest enough to acknowledge the fact that Junior was wrong. But you can't make no grown ass people stop being friends with somebody that they were already friends with because he's your ex and you feeling some kind of way. You gotta understand that you got a heightened sensitivity to the situation, because that nigga was fucking you, dropping off raw dingling in you, and that's why it's all in your spirit and got your emotions making you cry sometime. All right. Let me tell you something. And I learned this long time ago. Don't you let nobody fuck you raw. That's the quick. Whenever you see a bitch that don't got in her feelings, that's because she done been fucked raw and nutted in. I'm telling you what I know. And I hate to get this vulgar on the line, but I'm just telling you, they talking about soul ties. That's their real soul tie when that nigga make that deposit off in their puss. And that's what the fuck done went on with Junior and Lily, and that's why she can't get over them. Lily was wrong as hell for coming so sideways at Charmaine. Like, again, I don't know if it was a product of bad editing or choppy editing, but it seemed like the conversation went from 0 to 60. And Lily just came there to hurt motherfuckers' feelings, because for her to be like, and you got so much to say, you ain't even an artist. Like, what did that have to do with anything? She's still a part of the team, bitch. She answered the phone, set appointments, do marketing, help pay the bills, so on and so forth. It's like, shit, you can't tattoo and answer the phone at the same damn time. So you coming at Charmaine, and y'all know I don't even fuck with Charmaine and her antics. But Lily, you was dead ass wrong, and you could tell hurt people, because you just came there to get some motherfucking shit started. Then, as if that wasn't enough, Charmaine done walked off crying. You done shot bullets all in Ashley's direction. Ashley just sitting over there being proper and prim. She got enough going on with her and Don. And then you like, and tell Ashley how y'all was talking about her purple wig. And it's like, Lily, this shit was all out of context. But I get what Lily was doing. Lily said, oh yeah, y'all gonna band together and somewhat still want to be friends with Junior? And y'all gonna leave me out in the cold as it relates to that situation? I'm finna break up the scene. And that's what Lily and Reese both came to do. Break up the scene by any means necessary. Lily was pulling out information that didn't even have anything to do with what the fuck was going on. But again, her motive was never a reconciliation. Her motive was to cure her hurt and to break up the scene. And that's what Miss Lily did. They went rock climbing, and was I the only one who fell out laughing when Cobra was up there on the thing and somebody was up under her flailing their arms when it looked like she was about to fall? I couldn't make out who it was in the black and red that was flailing their arms the way Patty do when she say, somewhere, oh, I know. Miss Jan ain't worked with me yet in terms of playing that high up. That was just a practice run. Y'all let me know how I did. I just wanted to illustrate for the old girls, you know, flapping the arms like Patty when she feel the spirit. Who keep calling me? I'm on the phone. Van stepping to Lily and Reese. I really respect Van for going to Lily and Reese and basically saying whatever he needed to say to try to bring some peace to the shop. Van even acknowledged in front of them, I'm even throwing my old lady under the bus in this moment. Yeah, she should not be talking. She don't bring in revenue in the shop. Charmaine don't bring revenue in the shop. We the ones that bring revenue. We got to get this together. Like, you know, I wish he could have did that without necessarily having to bring Charmaine and Jen in. But since that was Lily's area of contention and they needed to keep the artists that bring the coin in, I kind of understand Van for doing that. And I respect his intentions. I might not necessarily agree with his methods, but I respect his intention in trying to get them together, handicap and all. Yes, God. That tent scene with Ashley and Don was very hard. So on the surface, 4 has Nikki bring Don to the tent, and it was so sweet, right? And y'all help me out with this because I'm trying to understand. We got to understand where this situation went wrong and who the blame lies on. And I'm thinking the blame lies on Don. He does it. And I think Ashley did a very good job of articulating herself. She said, thank you. This is nice. But Don, on the real, you know, we got some other stuff going on. On the real, we've got some other stuff going on that's going to really require us to do some work. And it's just going to take more than this. In the past, I've just run back into your arms, and I can't do that this time. And I totally respect her for that. Now, Don got the feeling away and was like, basically his attitude was like, a nigga ain't about to beg you. You know what I'm saying? And as much as Ashley done went through, from what I gather and from what y'all done told me, yeah, Don, I mean, she kind of does deserve you begging her and kissing her ass a little bit to get her back. I mean, you don't gave her your ass to kiss in the form of infidelity. I think it's only right that you put in some work to get your woman and your family back, and not just these, let me go buy her some flowers in the car. Yeah, that's good, but show me that you want me. And the thing about it is, I really don't feel like Don wants Ashley from the pit of his soul. I think Don wants what's familiar. I think Don, wants the family unit or the image of it, but I really don't think he really cares that much about Ashley. I think it's comfortable, it's familiar, and just to save face, Don just wants the unit together. But I don't really think he see it for Ashley the way she deserves to be loved, because if he did, he just wouldn't do you like that. Like, it just comes to a point where you love somebody so much that you just don't do them the way he did her. I hate that it got ugly. And they got the fussing and I thought it was finna turn out. I'm glad Don didn't turn around and cuss her the fuck out. And I'm glad somebody was able to convince Don to go back under the tent, and they finished the scene and they were able to talk and quell it back down and get it to where it's going. But she was right, Don. Drop some of that damn pride. Nigga, you fucked up. You hurt me repeatedly. Like, Don, you really don't have two legs to stand on, quiet as it's kept. I mean, Ashley, you better than me because you've already let Don know that he can get you back. I would be giving Don my motherfucking ass to kiss. Like, he would be so scared that I would be gone. I'd be going on dates and shit, taking my kids with me on dates, being in pictures at Chuck E. Cheese with another nigga and my kids, with his kids, okay? That's the game I would play. And that would let you know if he come fight for you and break up the scene, he wants you. But if not, he start dating another chick, then move on. I mean, my heart is telling me Ashley need to move on anyway, but we'll see how that goes. Lily and Reese show up to the fall party to get some more shit started. It's like, damn, y'all came there, you got some shit started the previous night. Nobody was fucking with y'all. Y'all had to sleep in the tent. You should have just took your asses home. Then you come to the fall party, you trying to talk. I really don't know how the conversation went. Well, I will say this. Jen was the main one talking, and yeah, in this instance, Jen, you really didn't have no reason to be talking. Like, you don't even work at the shop. And to Lily's point, none of what's going on directly affects you. Indirectly, yeah, because you got to sleep with Van and you got to hear it, and you a friend of and family of the shop, but you was doing more talking than the people that work there, and that do get annoying, especially after the fact that you said your piece on the first night. But then Lily, Selena body double ass was like, I'm tired of all this fake phony shit, and if you want me to say some other shit, I will. And Van is like, okay, say whatever you need to say. Then you come out with this weak ass tea, and it's like, Lily, you tried to break up the scene, but it honestly made you look bad as fuck. And now I'm like, you know what, Lily? I don't think I like you. Like, you too emotionally volatile. And Reese, I think you playing on the wrong team. And then we see the preview for next week's episode, and you go over to Ryan trying to get a job, but Junior and Ariana, or whatever her name is, they work over there. So Lily, I'm really not understanding what you going through, bitch. You need to go get some counseling. At any rate, that's a girl. I'm finna jump off the line. I can't promise y'all that y'all gonna see me anymore today on the line, because I got some administrative stuff I need to do for the business. And I'll call y'all later. Bye.